show you guys a wealth principle tonight called income shifting. If someone cared enough about you to have a watch party or introduce you to this concept, that's sending shockwaves through the country. And I'm the proud founder of an organization that's the fastest growing in our company right now to give you guys some insight into one of America's biggest problems. And what is that? That's finances. Now, why is finances a big problem in this country? Well, it's because a lot of people don't set any financial goals whatsoever. I want you guys to write this down. I'm gonna lace my story in here, but I want you guys to write this down. If you aim at nothing, you hit it dead on the head every time. You have to understand that if you don't have any financial goals whatsoever, then you're gonna land exactly where most people in this country land, and that's retiring and then looking for what we call a retirement job after you retire. The challenge is this. What America does, they sell you on this big pipe dream of being able to one day travel the world and being able to one day have what's called retirement or golden years. What they don't tell you is this. If you're struggling working and you're getting up every day going 9 to 5, and some people 9 to 9, and some people 7 to 7, and you're providing a service for that company, they don't pay you more when you leave. So if I'm struggling every single day, living paycheck to paycheck while I'm working, and if I'm taking time away from my family in order to do that, I'm usually not happier after I stop and leave the company, which is why most people come out and get a part-time job. It's because most people, their two objectives have never been established. Your first objective is simple. You want to have enough money to maintain your current lifestyle while you are working. So we always say in extra digit, current lifestyle equals labor. The second goal is not as easy. Your future lifestyle is paid for by your investments. So current equals labor, but future equals investment. But if I'm barely making enough money in the current, I don't have any time to even think about my future, so I'm not investing. Here's a news flash for you guys. If you're not investing, you're not even on the road to financial freedom. Let me say that again. If you're not investing, you're not even on the road to financial freedom. So what we have to do is figure out why most of us don't have enough money to invest so we can change that for 2020. Here's the reality. If you learn the 4 obstacles that keep most people from succeeding financially, it changes the whole game for you. The reason most people don't succeed in this country, we're the wealthiest country in the world, but they don't know that entities much more powerful than you are shifting your money away from you. The first thing you got to do to get wealthy in this country is overcome inflation. Put that in the comments, guys. I must and I will overcome inflation. It's the silent income killer of your money. Inflation basically means the value of your dollar every single day, it drops. Now you don't realize it because it happens overnight. See, in this country, business owners control how much things cost. So as long as a business owner at any point can say, you know what, we want to crank up the amount we charge for lawn care this year. We want to crank up the amount we charge for gas. We want to crank up the amount we charge for daycare. We want to crank up the amount we charge for cotton. People say, well, cotton? Yeah, well, your clothes, socks, the sweatshirt I'm wearing, this extra digit sweatshirt, made out of cotton. So if somebody cranks up the price of cotton, inflation means the value of your dollar is going down. You're not getting as much clothing. You're not getting as much food. You're not getting as much daycare. You're not getting as much gas. You're not getting as many groceries, but your money's staying the same. See, this is what I want to tell you guys. It's not inflation that's killing you. It's your limited income that's killing you. See, if you can make yourself get a pay raise anytime you feel like it, when gas goes up, you just go up. When daycare goes up, you just go up. When healthcare goes up, you just go up. When car insurance goes up, you just go up. But that's not what happens. When car insurance, daycare, and healthcare and gasoline go up, your boss doesn't go, you know what? We understand that things are a little more expensive. So we're going to tell you what we're going to do. Call everybody to the office. I'm going to give everybody a new gas stipend, a new daycare stipend, a new healthcare stipend. You wish your boss like, oh, well, you said it $45,000 a year. You said it 6 figures a year. I don't care how much things cost. It's not inflation that kills you. It's your limited income because things are inevitably going to get more expensive. So your dollar really is worth about 73 cents. We show you how to overcome that. Now, the number 2 thing is taxes. Let me keep it in perspective. These are the 4 reasons most people will never have enough money to retire. Number 2 is taxes. Now, if inflation is the silent income killer, taxes are the chainsaw massacre. Taxes just reach into your check. Nothing silent about it. Look at your pay stub. You're going to see all these different entities that got paid before you. Federal tax, state tax, local tax, property tax, sales tax, ad valorem tax, luxury. If you get rich, you still got luxury tax. Taxes take about 1/3 of your money. So here's what people do. They try to budget their way to wealth. They say, man, if I cut my cell phone, I'll make more money. Not a huge dent. If I carpool and go to a cheaper gas station, Chevron is 3 cents cheaper than Shell. Man, please, you're not gonna get rich budgeting. Budgeting is honorable. Budgeting is noble. But until you get your taxes down, budget that. Okay, budget that. So taxes are your largest expense. Number 3 is debt. Debt is what? The number 2 thing, meaning taxes are your largest expense. Debt is your second largest expense. Here's why. I want you guys to write this down. Interest is the penalty you pay for the right to own things in advance you cannot afford. Now, if you listen to what I just said and really think about what I just said, interest is the penalty you pay for the right to own something in advance you cannot afford. Capitalism has you really thinking that debt is okay. You can't afford it? Put on a credit card. You can't afford it? No problem. We'll send the kids to school. Student loans. You can't afford it? No problem. We'll give you a car note. You can't afford it? No problem. We'll lease you some furniture. Isn't it amazing? Everywhere you go, there's a bank that does not mind lending you some money. You know why? Because interest is the penalty you pay for the right to own things in advance that you cannot afford. So when taxes come off the top, it's inevitable that you're going to borrow on the bottom. Put this in the comments real quick. Start those watch parties because I'm about to give you guys some solutions to these financial problems. Put this in your comments. Taxes cause debt. See, 2 and 3 are married. Inflation is happening every day. We understand number 1. We see that every day. Grocery store, daycare, healthcare, food, everything. But number 2 and 3 are married. If they didn't take so many taxes off the top, you wouldn't borrow so much on the bottom. So your taxes are what cause your debt. If you make $50,000 a year and then you get taxed 18, take home 32, you spend the rest of your life trying to get back up to 50. You're like, man, I make $50,000 a year. No, you make $32,000 a year. But everything you qualify for is gross income. So now you're already behind. And then number 4, big business. Isn't this amazing? Every single solitary month is something for you to get what? Excited about. Now, let me hone in on big business for a minute because I don't think a lot of people understand this. Do you know the game that's being played right now in the month of December? Do you know the game that you just came out of in the month of November? Do you know the game that a lot of people played to the tune of $1 billion in the month of October? Do you know that after tomorrow, people are going to try to straighten up and fly right for the month of January when they just bought a bunch of gifts that a lot of people couldn't afford in the month of December? So let me make sure I got this straight. The calendar, a piece of paper with 12 months and 30 to 31 days on it, allows or tells you that you got to wait till January 1st to get your act together. No. Those of us that make money and those of us that understand capitalism, we start getting our act together way back before we get bamboozled. Now, I'm not a Scrooge and I'm not talking about the holidays, but I will tell you this. I hate seeing family members spend money they don't have on things they can't afford for people who don't like them. I'm not talking about your family now. I'm just saying, I see people all the time spend money they don't have to buy things they can't afford for people they don't like. Now, what's my point? Every single month, if New Year's, you celebrate. December 31st, New Year's Eve, we celebrate. November, Thanksgiving, Cyber Monday, Black Friday, you celebrate. October, Halloween, you were celebrating. September, Labor Day, you celebrating. August, specials, the kids went back to school. July, 4th of July, you celebrating. June, Father's Day. May, Mother's Day. April, Easter. March, spring break. February, Valentine's Day. January, first of the year, New Year's. Then guess what? You're going to back yourself right back into the same hole this year. Here comes January, then it starts over. Before you even get into the year good, watch the Valentine balloons go up next week. Watch the roses and candy and all the pink and red start next week. February not even here yet. I'm not knocking Valentine's Day. I'm not knocking Mother's Day, Father's Day, Easter, Labor Day, Halloween, 4th of July. I'm not knocking graduation, prom, anniversary, birthday. I'm not knocking Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, or Blue Tuesday. I don't care what you do with your money. Just know there's a reason most people don't invest. You know what that reason is? They're too busy investing in Best Buy. They're too busy investing in Walmart. They're too busy investing in Target. They're too busy investing in Louis and Gucci and Louis Vuitton. You see, here's the reality before I show you the solutions. Oh, you investing. You just ain't getting no return on your investment. Put that in the comments. Oh, you investing. You just not getting no return. You're investing in other people's assets as a consumer. And consumers don't get returns on their money. When I learned that inflation, taxes, debt, and big business was keeping me broke, my income went straight through the ceiling. Now I'm gonna show you guys something. Y'all see I'm very transparent. Let me show you something. I'm gonna show you how I lost my first $1 million. This is what a lot of people don't tell you. This is what they won't tell you. I'm the founder of an organization called Extra Digit. I went from 3 figures to 4 figures to 5 figures to 6 figures to 7 figures. And you know what? Had nothing to show for it 7 figures later. You know why? Because I got audited. And you know why I got audited? Because I didn't understand taxes. You know why I didn't understand taxes? Because they don't teach you taxes in school. I got an English degree. They taught me Shakespeare. I can quote you some Romeo and Juliet. I can speak some Latin. Et tu, Brute? No, I'm just joking. But no, for real, nothing wrong with formal education, but they don't teach you the things that it takes to be successful. So I lost my first $1 million in my 20s. And I asked God, I said, God, if you do me a favor, I promise you, just give me a second chance. I will be the biggest evangelist for financial freedom, mindset, money, and economic empowerment that you ever birthed. So he dusted me off. He said, all right, you made your mistakes. You understand taxes. You understand how to keep your records. And I'm going to put you in a position to help thousands of people. And that's what I've done, guys. I retired when I was 22 years old, lost all my money, rebounded in my 30s. I'm 44. The rest is history. I'm looking for a few people that don't want to go through what I went through, make their money the first time, keep it, and scale it. So what is income shifting? Income shifting is simple. It's basically shifting the money back away from the people who shifted it away from you. That's all income shifting is. See, if the bank's got your money, you need it back. Okay? Type in the comments, say, give me that back. If the government took your money in taxes, you need it back. See, what people don't realize, it's your money. We were taught to give it all away and overpay taxes and get a tax refund. You were taught to give it all away and interest is okay. If you can't afford it, get 3 cars. If you can't afford it, student loans. If you can't afford it, float it on a credit card and pay it next month. You were taught that. So we really believe that the banks and government care about us because they're giving us money. No, the banks and governments don't care about you. You're giving them their money, your money, so they can make some money. It's called capitalism. I'll explain that in another training, but my whole point is we help you shift the money back. We partnered in Extra Digit with a company called Making Wealth Real Financial. It is a game changer. Making Wealth Real Financial Here's what I love about it. Not only do they offer financial solutions in every aspect of money that you possibly can think of, but here's what they do. They actually have a membership where now, instead of you only having a workout or fitness coach to help you with your fitness, you may have a diet or a food regimen to help you with your weight. Let me ask you a question. Who's helping you with your money? You got a mechanic to help you with your car. You got a doctor to help you with your ailments. You got a lawyer to help you with legal issues. You got a trainer to help you with your fitness. Who's helping you with your finances? These guys provide 4 different areas on the Financial Edge membership, 4 different areas of economic empowerment and improvement. Number 1 is Money Max. Money Max is the reduction in your taxes. That's the number 1 asset. Now, everything I'm showing you, $228 one time and $119 per month. Now, I want to be crystal clear on this. Let's look at how much money you save per month and how much money you can make per month. I'm going to show you guys how I made 5 figures in my first 2 months in the business. How are you averaging $10,000 a month and it's been a little over 60 days? I'm going to show you how. These services are something that everyone you know needs. So I don't have to go out here and convince. I don't have to go out here and beg. I don't have to go out here and borrow. I don't have to go out here and persuade. I don't go out here and chase. I tell people, listen, the number 1 expense you have is your taxes. The only way you can get your taxes down legally, ethically, and morally, or not the only way, one of the ways is to start a home-based business and then keep excellent records. These guys have a software called TaxBot that you upload to your cell phone. It comes with the membership, and the monthly maintenance that most people pay for separate comes included in our membership. You take pictures of your receipts. So now you're audit proof. It's been IRS approved. You tell where, when, and why you had this particular meal, for example, with this receipt. And the software categorizes it under all the different categories that the IRS says you can use to lower your taxes. Guys, listen, we're going to eat anyway. Why not write it off? You're going to use gas in your car anyway. Why not write it off? You're going to use the internet in your cell phone anyway. Why not write it off? Brian, what's your point? If you don't have a business, you can't lower your taxes with the expenses you have anyway. So what Money Max does, it has not only the software in it, but the ability to ask an expert. Experts are standing by with MWR Financial, and you can ask them about your tax situation and they'll help you minimize your taxes. And they are IRS enrolled agents. So it's not, I don't think people understand. You're not asking your cousin for tax advice. You're not asking the lady who does your taxes. You're not even asking a CPA. You're asking an IRS enrolled agent. Hey, how does this look? Can you take a look at my past 3 years taxes? They'll tell you if you left some money on the table. That alone is worth $228 one time and $119 a month. Now they got Credit Max. This is all under MWR Financial's Financial Edge membership. Credit Max is the ability to get the things removed from your credit that were put there illegally. That's right. A creditor can't just throw something on your report and mess up your score because they can mess up your life. Remember, guys, your credit score determines how much you pay for money. I want you to put that down in your note. Your credit score determines how much you pay for money. You want to pay a lot for money or you want to pay a little for money? It's called interest. That interest is based on your score. Some of you guys got medical bills that shouldn't be on there. You got late pays, slow pays, no pays. I'm not saying you didn't do it. I'm saying that creditor has to follow the law in order to put that on your report. I got a friend of mine that went and improved her credit score 60 points last month. Took her from the 600s to the 700s, a totally different bracket, all because of Credit max. You upload your 3 reports. They look at those reports and start fighting on your behalf, all included in the membership. Equity max. What about your net worth? Let's get your liabilities down. Let's get your assets up. These guys look at your debt that you have, show you what to tackle first, show you what to do with the money you free up, show you how soon before you will be debt free. Get the watch parties going, because I'm about to take you somewhere when I show you what happened to me personally. Before I go, I got a question for you guys. How much more money would you have if your debt was 0? You ever thought about that? No debt, no car note, no student loans, no credit cards, no mortgage. We got people in extra digit. We got people in MWR who are debt free, 0, owe nothing, nobody, nada, zilch, goose eggs, however else you want to say 0, debt free. That's a lifestyle. And last but not least, Wealth Max. What is Wealth Max? Wealth Max is now where you get a consultation, a private consultation with a certified financial advisor, certified public accountants. Now they're teaching you wealth principles like land banking, private banking, things that most people don't know anything about, how to get wholesale returns on your money, with licensed people who are qualified and certified to show you these type of investments. All of that, you got a staff of people where you can ask the expert, a staff of people working on your credit, a staff of people helping you eliminate debt, and a staff of people that you can call on for a consultation when you're ready for Wealth Max for $119 a month. I tell you what, I got $4 a day. I got $4 a day. That beats Starbucks. So let's talk about the money. We got a couple of bonuses. Let's talk about the momentum bonus first, because this is good, because I want a lot of you guys to get off, before I go, I want you to get off to a great start in 2020 with our momentum bonus. If 3 of your friends, family members, coworkers, Facebook friends, associates, Instagram friends, YouTube friends, whatever, real friends, followers, 3 people say, you know what? I like this Financial Edge membership. I'm in. And if 3 people join the business within 30 days, we give you an extra $150. Now, the reason I say an extra $150, you earn $50 for every qualified financial director. You already get 50, but you get an extra bonus of $150 if they join within 30 days. If they help 3 people within 60 days, you get $450. If they help 3 people within 90 days, you get $900. 3, help 3, help 3. Within 90 days, you get $1,500 if that happens within 90 days. That's about $500 a day. I'm sorry, a month. And the reason I say it per day, you also get override bonuses. So you guys see here on this on your screen here, see where it says congratulations. I earned my $900 momentum bonus. Then I had 35, 50, 55, 55, 50, 45, 45, 35, 45. You earn anywhere from $35 to $45, all the way up to $75 to $125 as individuals join your business. And guess what? We pay daily. Yes. So this was one day for me, about $1,300 in one day. And then your report shows you as your organization grows and people get excited about the membership, credit scores going up, debt going down, taxes going down. They get excited. They tell more people. It's nothing you can do about it. So now on the 8th of November, over a month ago, I earned $138 on the left. On the 9th of November, I earned $680 on the right. So my balance in my e-wallet was around $4,900. So I said, man, this is crazy. I'm going to leave the money there. I'm just going to let it grow. I'm going to let it grow. And you can tell your e-card how much you want to keep and how much you want to put in your account. So I keep about 30% on my e-wallet, my e-card that I take with me to have my little spending money. And I keep 70% in my e-wallet. You can tell it how much you want to keep. How cool is that? Then my first month in the business, the 28th, the 29th, the 30th, the 31st, the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th. You see every day, 28, 38, 470, 320, 290, 178, 600, 300, 900. Every single day we earn income based on your organization's growth, your organization's referrals, and then we even have something I'll show you in a minute called a daily guarantee, where you can earn anywhere from $5 to $1,000 per day, guaranteed. People say, well, how are you gonna guarantee something? Well, we have a point system. See? Oh, I'm sorry, here goes some more checks for you. I just went ahead and told y'all everything when I first joined, huh? The 9th, the 10th, 11th, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Look at the dates on the far left. Every day, 600, 600, 100, 300, 200, 400, 600, 600, 100. Every single day. So, Brian, how'd you make $10,000 your first month? Easy. I don't beg people. I don't persuade people. I don't convince people. I don't chase people. I don't double back with people. Put this in the comments, guys. I'm looking for people who are looking. If you're not looking, I'm not looking for you. I'm looking for people who are looking. I'm looking for people who are hungry. Otherwise stated, I'm looking for people who are hungry and looking. If you're not hungry and looking, I'm not looking for you. See, what a lot of people try to do is they try to go convince the brokest person they know that they need this business. I'm not looking for the needy. I'm looking for the greedy. Now, we also have a bonus called a presidential bonus. The presidential bonus is anywhere from $500 to $100,000 a month. $500 to $100,000 a month. As your points grow, this is not the daily pay. This is not the daily guarantee. This is not the momentum bonus. This is not the sponsorship bonus. At this point, I was at $1,000 a month just in my presidential bonus. Let me ask you guys a question. What if your presidential bonus just paid your mortgage? If nothing else, you now got the mortgage paid for. Let's say you hit the $2,500 mark. At this point in the game, I was about 59% away from the $2,500. You hit the $2,500 mark. You see? What if your mortgage was covered by one bonus? You still got the override bonuses I showed you. You still got the daily guarantee if you need it. You still got the sponsorship bonuses. You still got momentum bonuses, but this is just another bonus, anywhere from $500 to $100,000 a month. Then we have what's called a daily guarantee. The daily guarantee is anywhere from $5 to $1,000 a day. At this point, I was on level 5. I'm now up to level 6. So I'm at $150 a day now. But let's just stop at level 5. $100 a day is $3,000 a month. Would that help anybody watching this webinar right now? As you can see, back then I was 94% on my way to $900 a month. I'm sorry, to $150 a day. These slides are old. So now you make anywhere from $5 a day to $1,000 a day. Guess what? After 3 people, your $119 a month is covered. Because I know some of y'all still thinking, with all the money I'm showing you, you're still thinking you got some kind of expense or bill. At $5 a day for 30 days, that's $150 a month. That covers the 119, and all that took was level 1, which is 3 people. So as you guys can see, as I conclude, $20 a day, guaranteed. $20 a day, guaranteed. Then it hit 30, then it hit 50, then it hit 100, then it hit 100. So now they put $658 in my account. My balance was $9,000. Then they put $628 in my account. My balance was $9,600. So when I approached $10,000, I finally said, all right, I'll transfer some of this to my checking account. That was my first month in the business. I started in October. The money I'm showing you was made. I started at the end of October, like the 28th. The money I'm showing you was made in November and December. Late November, early December. Things have grown since then. Before I go, let me just introduce you to luxury car bonus, anywhere from $500 per month, $1,250 per month, $3,000 per month, Can you drive something nice for $3,000 a month? Can you drive something nicer for $1,250 a month? Can you put $500 a month in your pocket? Look, guys, I am a car enthusiast. I'm not crazy with it, but I have 8 of them. So I guess I have lost my mind a little. But I have 8 titles. I believe in I love vintage cars, and I don't believe in car notes. So I have 8 titles, no car note. They still give you the money. $500 a month, $1,250 a month, $3,000 a month, car bonus, luxury bonus, or mortgage bonus. Up to you. So all I'm telling you guys is this. We support you every step of the way. We have a formula we use called 50-15-5. Don't worry about it. Just understand that we help you find the right people via the internet, online, and via profit parties and webinars and things like that offline. Not only that, we have a huge event coming up. I want you guys to put this on your calendar. February 1st. Now, if you're in Atlanta, Georgia, next Saturday, I'll be making a training debut along with 2 of my business partners on January 4th at the Crown Plaza Airport next Saturday, January 4th. Well, actually, what's today? I guess that would be, the Saturday coming up, January 4th. You're in Atlanta, Georgia, senior people. But the founder, Mr. Brian House, our president of field development, Mr. Andamo Tolson, myself, will all be in Atlanta, Georgia, February 1st. February 2nd is the Super Bowl. I'm having a Super Bowl party at my house for MWR executives. So we got a big calendar coming up for January and February. Here at the house, I'll be having a Super Bowl party. I'll give you guys details. That's the 2nd after my leadership training that morning. The 1st, the day before that on Saturday, Andamo Tolson, the president of field development, Mr. Brian House, the owner of the company, myself, all the top producers will be in the building at the Crown Plaza downtown on February 1st. Be there or be square. Right now, if you're brand new, we just want you guys to make a decision, man. My 30 minutes of fame is actually up. Are you number 3? I'm out. I love my current financial plan. I'm good to go. I don't need to shift my income. Number 3s, we say thank you. God bless. We appreciate you. Number 2, say, look, I don't need the daily pay. I'm doing good on my job. I don't need the car bonuses. I don't need the presidential pay, but I love the membership. Number 2, say, hey, I want the membership, Money Max, Credit Max, Wealth Max, Equity Max, $79 per month if you're number 2. Or number 1 says, Brian, it's 2020. If I don't do something different this year, I never will. Something about those years that had those zeros on the end of them kind of give you some mortality, right? 2000, 2010, 2020. You're like, man, these decades starting to fly by. Yeah, I know. So it's time to do something different. If you're number 1 and you want 2020 to be different, that's the person that says, I want to build a business, get the daily pay, get the car bonuses, get the presidential bonus, and the whole 9. 1s and 2s, get back with the person who introduced you. Get back with the person whose watch party you are currently watching. They have a special link for you. If you're on my page and I invited you, inbox me personally, and I'll show you guys how to get up and running so I can start training you. If you're on somebody else's page, you inbox them, or if somebody told you to watch, you get with them and just text them. Our keyword is 228. When we see a 228 or inbox 228 or get a phone call 228, we know somebody's ready with the 228. Get your password up and running. Hey, if nothing else, man, you guys have a fabulous and safe 2019. This is my last webinar for 2019, but guess what? 2020 is going to be something special. You don't believe us? Just keep on watching. My name is Brian Bean, Senior Magazines. You guys have a happy new year. Talk to you soon.